Hey, welcome back to all my Criminal Knights 6th grade math students. This is Mr. Elmhorst, and we're going to be looking at our lesson 3. And on page 5, we're going to graph the coordinates on a plane. So just you can pause the video, set up your notebook right there. Once again, it's just going to be in the center, just like we did on page 4, just on the center, and you can go up 10 lines, go down 10 lines, and off to the sides. Label our origin. And then I'll leave this here for a moment. You can pause the video, but you're going to graph these points. So as we get started with the lesson here, graphing, we need to use our ordered pairs. And the ordered pair format, we're always going to start with the x value, which is going to be positive or negative, and then the y value, the y coordinate, which could also be positive or negative. So using the same format, I like to teach something where the x value, if it's positive, then we're going to go to the right on the coordinate plane. And if the x value is negative, we're going to go to the left on the coordinate plane. So the directions just kind of help us out a little bit. And the y value, we're going to be going up and down. So the y coordinate, if it's positive, then we're going to go up on the coordinate plane. And if it's negative, then we're going to go down on the coordinate plane. So anytime we're looking at the first number, it's telling us whether we're going left or right. And then we look at the second number in the order pair, it's telling us whether we are going up and down. So pause the video as you're going through it, putting notes into your notebook. Okay, so we're going to graph the first point. So I'm actually just going to switch colors here just because. So the first point A, is going to be located at positive 2, positive 3. So positive and positive means we're going to go right and then we're going to go up. So we're going to go right 2, starting at the origin, right 2, and then up 3. And we just go ahead and plot that point, and that's point A, and that's located at 2, 3. Okay, so we plotted that point. Let's look at point B. Point B is negative 4, negative 3. So that tells us negative, we're going left, and then negative for the y value means we're going down. So we're going to go left 4 and down 3. So point B, we're going to go left 4 and then down 3. And that is point B. Point B is located at left 4, negative 4, and down 3. Negative 3. Got our second point. So if we take a look at point C is located at 0. 0 for x means we are not going to go left or right. It is not positive or negative, so we're going to stay at 0 for x. And then here we actually have a decimal value. So don't be confused about this. That means it's positive. So positive y means we're going to go up, and we're going to go up 3.5. So it's 0 for x. 0 for x means we're not going to go left or right, so we're going to go up to 3.5. We go up to 3, and then we keep going, 0.5. So that is point C. And then we could probably actually circle these just to help us identify them. So that's point C, and that is 0, 3.5 for our ordered pair. So when the x value is 0, what that means is we are on the y-axis. So 0 and then some value for y. 0 means we don't go left or right, so we stay on the line, and then we just go up or down. Okay, so that's point C. Point C is good. Let's take a look at point D. Point D says -3 for x and +2 for y. There's no positive sign, so we assume that it is positive because there is not a negative sign. So negative for x means we're going left, and positive for y means we're going up. So we're going to go left 3, up 2. Starting at the origin, we're going to go left 3, up 2. And let's label that, and that's point D. Point D, we went left 3, -3, and up 2. We got our point here. All right, and now point E. Point E, we're going to be at x is 3 and then -2. So x is positive, so that means we're going to go to the right. X goes to the right if it's positive, and we're going to go -2. -2 for y means we're going down. So we're going to go right 3, down 2. We're going to go right 3 and down 2. Okay, so that coordinate point 3, -2, right 3, down 2, 3, comma, -2. And that is point E. In our last point, we're also going to stay, we had 0 for x. Let's make sure we go through an example where there's 0 for y. So -2.5, -2.5 for x, so x is negative, so we're going to be going left. When x is negative, going left. And then after we go left, we don't go up or down. Y is 0, so we stay on that line. So what does that look like? So starting at the origin, we're going to go left, -2.5, and then we are not going to go up or down because the y value is 0, so there is no up and down. And we're going to label that F. Point F, where we went negative on a, didn't point out, we went -1, -2, and it was 0.5, half, it was halfway going to 3, so -2.5. So we have -2.5, comma, 0 for y. And so when y is 0, that means we are on the x-axis. And I just noticed something here we did not label. Well, this is right here, x-axis. And the y-axis. So just make sure that we are clear here. Okay. So we can use this as a chart, and we'll come back and reference this right here. But our ordered pair format is when x is positive, we're going to the right. When x is negative, we're going to the left. So this is left and right, and then our y coordinate is telling whether we are going up or down on the y-axis.